Welcome all. In this session, we are discussing voltage division rule and current division rule. Voltage division rule. Let us consider a series circuit with three resistors R1, R2, R3, where total voltage applied is Vt. So in series circuit, we know that the current flowing through this resistors will be same, that is I. But the total voltage Vt get divided across each resistors VR1, VR2 and VR3, such that Vt is equal to VR1 plus VR2 plus VR3. So we know that in series circuit this sum of these voltages across these resistors will be equal to total voltage, but we do not know what is exactly VR1, VR2, VR3. So voltage division rule is a solution for finding VR1, VR2, VR3 in terms of Vt and these resistance values, or it gives the information how it is getting divided, how the Vt is getting divided across each resistors. So we have to find VR1, VR2 and VR3. So in order to find VR1, it is the voltage across R1. So we have to apply the Ohm's law for this R1. And VR1 is equal to current through resistor I into R1, V equal to IR. So VR1 is actually I into R1. So we have to find this I. So we know that for this series circuit, the total equivalent resistance will be equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and we can replace these three resistors in series by a single equivalent resistor R equivalent. And now we can find the current I by applying Ohm's law here. For a single resistor R equivalent, I and Vt, the relation is I equal to V by R. So I equal to Vt by R equivalent, or R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So now we got I. So we can easily find VR1. VR1 is equal to I into R1 by Ohm's law. So VR1 equal to I R1. Again we can substitute I. I is equal to Vt by R equivalent. So it becomes Vt by R equivalent into R1. Again we can substitute R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So it is Vt, this Vt into R1 by R equivalent is R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay. So we found the VR1 in terms of total voltage Vt and the resistance R1 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Similarly, VR2, this R1 become R2. For VR3, this R1 become R3. So we found VR1, VR2, VR3 in terms of Vt and resistors. So if we are finding the voltage across a resistor VR1, that total voltage into that resistor value divided by total resistance. VR1 equal to Vt into R1 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. VR2, for VR2 is equal to, we have to take R2 here, divided by total resistance. Similarly, VR3. So it should be noted that the voltage division rule is relevant only for series circuit. Since in series circuit only the voltage is getting divided and the current is same. Next is current division rule. For that, let us consider a simple parallel circuit with two resistors R1, R2 and the applied voltage is V. So for a parallel circuit, the voltage will be same across R1, R2. The applied voltage V will be across the R1 and R2, but the total current will get split into I1 and I2 and flows through the resistors, such that It is equal to I1 plus I2. And here also we should find what is I1, I2 independently. We know the sum is It, but we don't know what is I1 and what is I2 exactly. For that, current division rule is a solution for finding this I1 and I2 in terms of total current It and R1, R2. So in order to find I1, we have to apply the Ohm's law here. So V equal to I1 R1, or I1 is equal to V by R1. So for finding, similarly I2 is equal to V by R2, Ohm's law here. So for finding I1, I2, we have to find V. So for that, the R equivalent for this parallel circuit is found by 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Or again we can find R equivalent from this equation. For that, take LCM here. So by cross multiplication we can obtain here R2 plus R1 divided by R1 by R2. R2 plus R2 here, then R1 here divided by R1 R2. Cross multiplication. Again, R equivalent can be obtained by reciprocal of this. So R equivalent is equal to R1 R2 by R2 plus R1. So this R equivalent is replacing these two parallel resistors, which is equivalent to a single resistor R equivalent. So from this we can find V by applying Ohm's law here. So V is equal to IR, IT into R equivalent. So V is equal to IT into R equivalent. So now we can find I1 by using V by R1 by Ohm's law here. So now V is IT into R equivalent. So IT R equivalent by R1. Again substitute for R equivalent. So IT, this 1 by R1 is here, IT is here, 1 by R1, and R equivalent is R1 R2 by R2 plus R1. IT is written here, 1 by R1 is here, and R equivalent we are terming as R1 R2 by R2 plus R1. And we can cancel this R1. So it becomes IT into this R2 divided by R1 plus R2. R2 plus R1 is written as R1 plus R2. So we found the current through R1, that is I1, in terms of total current and the resistance value. So it should be noted that I1, the current through this resistor, is total current into this opposite resistor, R2 divided by total resistance. In voltage division it was same resistor, but it is in current division rule it is the opposite resistor. If you are finding the current through R1, we have to take in numerator the opposite resistor value R2. For I2, it will be equal to, I2 is equal to total current IT into the opposite resistance value, that is R1 divided by total resistance R1 plus R2. So that is current division rule. And as said in voltage division rule, it should be noted that in current division rule it is relevant to only to the parallel circuit, since the current division is taking place in parallel circuit only. By this we can wind up the session. Thank you.